veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capping space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
All right, this is Dr. Mfon Akpan. I am a professor of accounting, and it's been a wild week. And I say that because I know you're going to watch this on Sunday, and I'm still just jaw dropped over the OpenAI spring event that happened on May 13th, on Monday, the day before the Google event, which happened on Tuesday, May 14th. And I mean, I think the OpenAI event, really watching the Google event and then the OpenAI event, I think there's a lot of great innovations, a lot of great things that are happening, but I think that OpenAI stole the show, in my opinion. And we can talk about this some more. I wanted to get into it and really kind of talk about some of this and kind of share with you some of the footage if you haven't seen it. So let's take a look.
To everyone. And we're always trying to find out ways to reduce friction so everyone can use ChatGPT wherever they are. So today, we'll be releasing the desktop version of ChatGPT and the refreshed UI that makes it simpler to use, much more natural as well. But the big news today is that we are launching our new flagship model, and we are calling it GPT4o. The special thing about GPT4o is that it brings GPT-4 level intelligence to everyone, including our free users. We'll be showing some live demos today to show the full extent of the capabilities of our new model, and we'll be rolling them out iteratively over the next few weeks. All right, so let's get started. A very important part of our mission is to be able to make our advanced AI tools available to everyone for free. We think it's very, very important that people have an intuitive feel for what the technology can do.
I think that's important because, OpenAI was supposed to be open source, and it seems like they've kind of changed the script to say, well, we are open, we're free to everyone. So everyone has the same access to the model. Now, it is, if you want more, to use it more, you've got to pay, but everyone has access to the same model.
And so we really want to pair it with this broader understanding. And we're always finding ways to reduce that friction. And recently we made ChatGPT available without the sign-up flow. And today we're also bringing the desktop app to ChatGPT because we want you to be able to use it wherever you are. As you can see, it's easy, it's simple, it integrates very, very easily in your...
Now notice they said the desktop app, but if you see, that's a Safari icon. So that's on a Mac computer. So we're not sure where this will be. Where else can we get this app?
Our workflow. Along with it, we've also refreshed the UI. We know that these models get more and more complex, but we want the experience of interaction to actually become more natural, easy, and for you not to focus on the UI at all, but just focus on the collaboration with ChatGPT. And now the big news. Today, we are releasing our newest flagship model. This is GPT4o. GPT4o provides GPT-4 level intelligence, but it is much faster, and it improves on its capabilities across text, vision, and audio. For the past couple of years, we've been very focused on improving the intelligence of these models, and they've gotten pretty good. But this is the first time that we are really making a huge step forward when it comes to the ease of use. And this is incredibly important because we're looking at the future of interaction between ourselves and the machines. And we think that GPT-4o is really shifting that paradigm into the future of collaboration, where this interaction becomes much more natural and far, far easier. But making this happen is actually quite complex because when we interact with one another, there's a lot of stuff that we take for granted. The ease of our dialogue when we interrupt one another, the background noises, the multiple voices in a conversation, or understanding the tone of voice. All of these things are actually quite complex for these models. And until now, with voice mode, we had 3 models that come together to deliver this experience. We have transcription, intelligence, and then text-to-speech. All comes together in orchestration to deliver voice mode. This also brings a lot of latency to the experience, and it really breaks that immersion in the collaboration with ChatGPT. But now,
So what she's talking about is if you've ever used the app on your phone and you've talked to ChatGPT, you'll notice you have to push the button. It's rather slow. You have to wait for the answers and wait for it. So it's not a natural conversation. And what the update is that it is a natural conversation. They've gotten rid of that latency, meaning that lag between it understanding you and you getting the output from ChatGPT. Let's take a look at this, and this gives a little demo of what they were talking about.
So I'm taking out a phone. If you are wondering about this wire, it's so we have consistent internet. And if you see, there's this little icon on the bottom right of the ChatGPT app, and this will open up GPT-4o's audio capabilities. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm Mark. How are you?
Oh, Mark. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Hey, so I'm on stage right now. I'm doing a live demo, and frankly, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, you're the expert here.
I like that suggestion. Let me try a couple deep breaths. Can you give me feedback on my breaths? Okay, here I go.
Whoa, slow down a bit there. Mark, you're not a vacuum cleaner. Breathe in for a count of 4.
Okay, let me try again. So I'm gonna breathe in deeply. And then breathe out.
For 4, and then exhale slowly.
Okay, I'll try again. Breathing in and breathe out.
That's it. How do you feel?
I feel a lot better. Thank you so much.
so Mark, you've been working on these capabilities for a while now. Can you tell us a bit how it's different from voice mode?
Right. So if you've used our voice mode experience before, you'll notice a couple key differences. First, you can now interrupt the model. You don't have to wait for it to finish your turn before you can start speaking, and you can just butt in whenever you want. Second, the model is real-time responsiveness. So that means that you don't have this awkward 2 to 3 second lag before you wait for the model to give a response. And finally, the model picks up on emotion, right? When I was breathing super hard there, it could tell and it knew, hey, you might want to calm down a little bit. You're kind of running a little bit too fast. So, it really has that capability across the board to perceive your emotion. Not only that, though, the model is able to generate voice in a variety of different emotive styles. And it really has a wide dynamic range. So I'm going to fire up another demo for that. Yeah. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately. And I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Oh, a bedtime story about robots and love? I got you covered. Gather round, Barrett. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring.
You started this story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte.
No, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, like maximal expressiveness, much more than you were doing before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte
Can
was
you do this in a robotic voice now?
initiating dramatic robotic voice. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring new circuits.
Seeing, Barrett here, calm down a little bit. Can you end the story, but do it in a singing voice?
And so Byte found another robot friend, and they lived circuitly ever after.
Thank you so much.
I definitely feel a lot more relaxed.
Now, this I think is very interesting. It is very amazing. I was blown away by seeing the new features. And there's many people who are saying, well, okay, this isn't anything new. But the key thing that I think Mira Murati mentioned in the beginning, they're looking for ways to reduce friction. So they're making there's improvement definitely with the model, and they're looking to make it easier to use. So if you remember, now you can go straight to ChatGPT. There's no sign in, so you can start using it right away. Now you can go straight to it. There's no sign in, log in. Now you've got 4o. Now you've got access to the GPTs. Now you have access to the technology on the app. And they're making the interaction a lot easier. And they have the desktop app. So all of this is making the experience very seamless, and really adding it to your everyday life. The big question I have is, how is this going to tie into Copilot? Because now you've got OpenAI and you've got this app. So is this going to cannibalize Copilot? Will Copilot also have a desktop app where it's tied to Microsoft products? So I mean, why have Copilot when you can have OpenAI to help you with your workflows? So I think that's an interesting thing. The other thing to think about, you've got it on the app, on your phone, all of this is connected. So you can, move from one device to another. And the way that they're making it seamless is very easy to do. You have the desktop app, or you don't need to, we didn't look at the vision capabilities, but you don't need to have the desktop. You can have your phone. And I'm really curious, especially with the vision capabilities and this seamless conversation capability, they got to have the glasses, The Meta Ray-Ban glasses is connected to AI. It can translate. The glasses would make it so much easier. Now you can wear something. It has the vision. It can see what you're seeing, and you can talk to it. I mean, that I think is better than the pen. I think that's better having the glasses. It sees what you're seeing. If you're sitting working, it can see your screen and kind of talk you through things. It can interact with you. They've got the glasses, I think, are the next thing that has to come. Meta's poised to really make a huge leap if their AI integrates and you can tie it into productivity somehow. But if they have the glasses, I mean, that just, I mean, I could sit here, I could live stream, I could talk to ChatGPT, and then it goes into the question of the workplace and privacy. But I mean, that would be truly amazing if they have it based off what I'm seeing. So I guess this is a prediction. Hopefully they will have the glasses. So let's go to the OpenAI website. And on here, if you go to the blog, I mean, they have a lot of pretty neat demos. Let's take a look at one. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm not able to hear the sound.
May 13th, 2024. Hello, GP4o. We're announcing GPT4o, our new flagship model that can reason across audio, vision, and text in real time. GPT4o, O for Omni, is a step towards much more natural human-computer interaction. It accepts as input any combination of text, audio, and image, and generates any combination of text.
With GPT4o, we trained a single new model end-to-end across text, vision, and audio, meaning that all inputs and outputs are processed by the same neural network. With
GPT4o, O for Omni, is a step
Prior to GPT4o, you could use voice mode.
GPT4o, O.
With GPT4o, we trained a single new model end-to-end across text, vision, and audio, meaning that all inputs and outputs are processed by the same neural network. Because GPT4o is our first model combining all of these modalities, we are still just scratching the surface of exploring what the model can do and its limitations. Explorations of capabilities, model evaluation. As measured on traditional benchmarks, GPT4o achieves GPT-4 turbo-level performance on text, reasoning, and coding intelligence, while setting new high watermarks on multilingual audio and vision capabilities. Language tokenization. These 20 languages were chosen as representative of the new tokenizer's compression across different language families. Model safety and limitations. GPT-4o has safety built in by design across modalities through techniques such as filtering training data and refining the model's behavior through post-training. We have also created new safety systems to provide guardrails on voice outputs. We've evaluated GPT-4o according to our preparedness framework and in line with our voluntary commitments. Our evaluations of cybersecurity, CBRN, persuasion, and model autonomy show that GPT.
So this is GPT reading this text here. Let's see if I can play any of these. No, I'm not able to get sound, but if you go to the blog, you're able to, I mean, there's so many use cases. So you can go from text to font. There's so many use cases. Poster creation, 2 characters. So wow, so you took these pictures and then made a poster. So there's so much in here that is giving you cases of what you can do, which I think is pretty awesome. Lecture summarization.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the keynote. I know I did. I hope you all are enjoying your time here at OpenAI's first developer conference. So in this breakout session, we're going to be talking
of examples that you can actually show to the model. So it's a great place to start, but depending on the complexity.
So this is a video presentation. So this is giving you, so they're able to upload, this is a 45-minute video, and this is able to give you a summary. So a lecture summarization. So it's going to give you a summary of this entire lecture. So that is pretty neat. I know a student's going to love that. Here's an evaluation of the text. So if you look at it, comparing it to GPT Turbo and GPT-4. And one thing I noticed, if you look here, as far as text evaluation, there hasn't been huge leaps as far as, I mean, these are great, but if you look at the Turbo versus GPT-4, and now we've got 4o, it's not like gigantic leaps, but it is movement toward this 100%. So it's at 88%. So you think about its evaluation of text, it's gotten a lot better. So it's good at 88.7% of the time. So the margin of error is getting smaller and smaller. I think that's a way of looking at it. But in other benchmarks across the board, when you compare it to Claude Opus or Gemini Pro, I mean, the Gemini Pro, it's better. So it's beating everybody else out. So right now it is the top model as far as we know. And this is with zero shot general knowledge questions. And zero shot means you just put in the question in there and it's giving an answer. So it answers zero shot questions a lot better and performs a lot better than these other models, which I think is very interesting. So when you go on here, it's got other demos, videos of use cases. It's got so much stuff. I mean, it is really amazing. I recommend you take a look, go to the website. And I'm just looking forward to more announcements, more things that are coming out. I am making this video before the Google I/O day, or actually it's going on right now, but I had to get this video out as soon as possible. So I'd love to hear what you think, your thoughts. Like I said, this is a great time to be alive. So much, advancement, so many interesting things happening and changing. It's uncomfortable and exciting at the same time. So really appreciate everybody. Love to hear your thoughts, comments, as usual. Thank you so much.
In my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say, I don't push pause, no I push play, I won't stop till I make a change.